What's up, my fabulous fans? Got another BT8 game. This time Wargrey versus Imperial. I guess I missed the beginning of my recording, so we're just starting real quick. Both players are kind of awkwardly hard playing stuff. Blackwargreymon didn't find rookie hard to drop a Wargrey, and Imperial just starts off with a XV and a Raydramon hard drop. I don't really have a lot to say about this matchup just yet. I feel like while Imperial as a deck, all its cards feel very strong and pushed. I feel like the Blackwargrey deck got a lot of good cards, but they're just balanced enough. Like they're underbalanced. Like the Blackwargrey card, or the metal gray is a perfect example of this opinion, where it only pops 3Ks or lower. Imagine if that card popped 4Ks. It'd be such a cool call-out card against Imperial. It'd be able to pop the champions. It'd be able to. It would just you'd get so much more out of that card if the effect was pushed for 4Ks, or at least do play cost. Like the fact that 3Ks is such a small number for a level 5 to be popping nowadays, especially since Imperial can tuck, I think it's 6Ks. Imperialdramon can tuck a 6K just for digivolving. I mean, granted, there's more cards and you have to commit to that, but they can make this play way cheaper than when Blackwargrey is forced to do. Like in Blackwargrey deck, you're forced to play Nokias to try to make your plays cost effective. But even then, like hard playing an Agumon in this format is just asking to die, and cost reducing one single Digivolution is, I don't know. I just feel like both cards are just slightly underpowered. Like maybe if the metal could pop like 3-drop rook or 3-drop tamers, for example, they just give it a little bit more. But yeah, there's not much to say. The Blackwargrey's bricked, so I mean he gets a lucky check in security, but doesn't really do much. Imperial has his full line all the way up into Dragon. This is pretty much probably going to be a really open and shut match for the opener. Which, I mean, those card games, it's unfortunate. And we can see his hand. He's got the Dark Gaia Force. He's got another Agumon. Memory Boost kind of helps him. Maybe he can extend it. Yeah, he's got, his hand is just filled with champions, actually, just looking through as he's pseudo shuffling his hand. But it is what it is. I don't think in any world he catches up to the Imperial player at this point. Especially, yep, another Jogris or DNA into the Dino Bee this time. Tuck away the Agumon. Swing twice with Imperialdramon. Draw 2 cards. Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a world. Maybe there's a dream. Probably not, though. Ice Wall. Choke him to 1. Oh. Ugh. I get why Ice Wall was banned. Or limited. But. Ugh. Such a frustrating card. Maybe it should have costed 2. Maybe it would have been way more balanced if it costed 2. So you couldn't choke somebody to 1 like that. Red player's doing the best he can. Probably still hasn't seen an ultimate at this point. He's got some pressure on the board, so he's probably just like, screw it. Maybe it's even worth popping the memory boost just to go for both swings, see what happens. Wait, did he have Chimera in hand? Is that what he just showed? Because no, he wouldn't have had the memory, right? I don't think he would have had the memory, even with the memory boost, because he just put the 1. Oh, that's so sad. If he got put to 2, that changes everything, actually. Because then you would memory boost for 4, swing with both the champions, hope they live. That's your only out, is both of them winning, and then Chimera for game. But Ice Wall is a hell of a drug, I tell you what. And he bricked again. Game. I don't know. This is why I shuffle extra, dude. Especially since I know my Davis is the best tamer, green tamer in the game, but I can't pick it up off of that Beamon. That's irritating, man. I don't know what else to say. Watching a guy break 2 games in a row on camera. It's awful. It feels like, it makes you feel like you curse them. Personally, maybe it's like pseudo commentators, but at least he has the ultimate now. Pops the rookie, that's not bad, and then plays a Damer. That's kind of hype. We might have a game, depending. Cause that Blackwargrey's got blocker. Ooh, this is gonna get good. It's gonna get real interesting real quick. Hard plays Vmon again. Again, for those who don't know, those are my favorite. That I like this Vmon. I do not like the BT8 Vmon. That one is bad for this deck, in my opinion. Not bad, but I have my preferences and my biases, you know. My game's slowing down, and now that all he can do is hard drop 2 champions. That's awful. But can only draw hard drop 2 champions. He's got the Nokia. Maybe he shouldn't. No, I was gonna say maybe he shouldn't have. He got Giga Forced anyway. I don't know, man. This is rough. At least he finds. Oof. At least he finds his Blackwargrey. So he actually. Ooh. I need to start talking about the game eventually, honestly. Now the Imperial just doesn't have anything. He's lost all his momentum. So now, yeah, Blackwargrey, Pop Tamer, and Blackwargrey just wins here. There's nothing the Imperial player can do, because once you have a cleared board against Blackwargrey, that's when Blackwargrey is in a press of his all hell deck. Because now this thing has blocker, and in a way double blocker. If you like, you know, trigger his effect after blocking, blah blah blah, restand, you can block twice, assuming you don't, he's not suspended. Ice Wall is, yeah, he lost all momentum, has no champions in hand. Just started swinging, like playing Agumon to search. I guess Digivolve on top of, no, don't give him memory. Does he have the champion? Okay, I mean, that's another. I kind of agree with this. Just in case he hard plays anything else, he can still pop it with this the Metal Gray, because any XV would die, any Stingmon play would die, Raidramon would live, but whatever, he's got blocker anyway. Oh, and he's, yeah, Imperials just brick. Even the best decks brick, people. It happens. So game 1, Blackwargrey bricked, Imperial bricked the next game after losing, after not bricking, I guess. He didn't. I guess he didn't get enough value off his first Imperialdramon to live long enough to actually draw enough cards. But now he's just swinging with everything. He swings for game, quick cleanup, and then he shows off his Geo Gray to. Is that a Judge Geo Gray? Was that a thing? No, those were Digifest. Digifest. The blockers are Judge cards. I feel like I'm all over the place because I didn't suddenly think the Blackwargreymon was gonna win after hard dropping a Greymon. Anyway, I think Blackwargreymon is super underbalanced, right? All its cards are just short of being good. Like even the Blackwargreymon card itself, like popping 6 cost of stuff is very not a lot. Like you're killing a champion at best. I mean, you can kill a tamer most of the time, which killing a tamer interaction is strong. That's probably why they tried to budget it enough. And like theoretically you could kill 2 Codys with the Blackwargreymon, but I feel like maybe that the metal should have had, like, can pop tamer, the same effect, can pop tamers, can pop Digimon, but only 3 costs instead. So most of the time you're only gonna get one, but at least you can kind of keep that that theme going of interacting with tamers through your ultimate and your mega. And it's looking like we got a game this time because neither player really bricked, but Imperial's got a slow hand if he's digivolving Stingmon and hard playing a non-search Vmon. Just hard play. See, and I respect this play of just hard digivolving the Imperialdramon in the back. Like sometimes you don't need the DNA part of it every time you play that card. Like sometimes it is okay to digivolve in the back for 4 and just go up your chain. Hammer Spark, unfortunate, but at least it's 2 checks and it lives both checks. And it's Blackwargreym's turn. I mean, red player's just pushing his lead at this point. He has the Noki on board to make everything cost effective. Has another Agumon, has an Agumon in the back. He's in prime position to just kind of run away with this. Imperialdramon swings, lives just barely because this thing does not have jamming. Unfortunate. Which is, I've had a mental debate with this deck. Like I've played it. Obviously it's good. Everyone runs the jamming Demi Demons, but in my heart of hearts, I know the Kingdom Hearts is light, and I also feel like maybe Upamon's the play. Like when you realistically think about it, the only time the jamming Vmon, Demi Vmon is going to happen is if you have the Vmon or you have the X Vmon. So that's what, 8 cards in your deck that could potentially draw you this card, draw you the cards. So you're putting so much of your egg value into hoping that you have XV in every stack, which a lot of the times you freaking do, because Davis is a hell of a good green tamer. But I'm talking a lot, not a lot's happened on the board. We got our red player swinging, and that's just game. Wow, that was a very quick 2-0 or 1-2 with Imperial breaking twice. It's unfortunate, but anyway, to close my point, while I still have extra footage and can talk, maybe Upa, maybe if you're building Imperial, like take a look at Upamon. I feel like you would get to draw more often potentially and in less favorable stacks. So that's the thought of the day, I guess. Thanks for watching, and like, share, subscribe.